Salute. Peace and power, peace and power. What it do, what it do, what it do. Peace and power, peace and power. Salute, salute, salute. I thank the universal truth and the absolute laws of nature for guiding me, protecting me, and giving me the strength to endure the imperfect. I shall attack with vigor, making progressive moves. A divine mind knows, a divine mind shows. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. Peace and power to the people that struggle. What it do, what it do, what it do. What it do, y'all? Still on the road as you can see what's going on. What it do, what it do, what it do. As you come on in, know that this is a safe space. Know that this is a space for learning and getting learned up. Know that this is a space of educating and being educated. Know that this is a space for conversation, comments and concerns, questions and answers. This is a space of dialogue, a space of intelligence, of integrity. This is your space, a space of love, a space of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. A space of love, hell or right, a space of justice, of power and refinement. This is a space of queens, comrades, militant men, a space of universal men and women, a space where we are working on a united path towards what? True liberation. As my classroom assistants come on in, please keep all contact information in the chat for the duration and throughout the class. Please keep all funding information. Hashtags, links, green screens, apps with cash, pals that pay, unions that are Western, grams with money. Man, red cups, blue cups. What is this down here, y'all? Damn it, green cups. Coffee cups. Shit, squeegee man cups. The pastor's cups. Get up, Rev. The pastor's pockets. Squeegee man pockets, damn it. Listen, wherever we can get it. It's a war going on outside. God damn it. T-47, they calling your bluff. It's a war going on outside, Iran. It's a war going on outside, Hezbollah. Damn it, it's a war going outside. Memphis, it's a war going on outside. Florida, it's a war going on outside. Brooklyn, fund the war effort. Okay, if you or anybody you know is in need of anger management, book an assessment. If you or anybody you know is in need of anger management, please book an assessment. Don't wait until it's too late. Don't wait until you tasting somebody's beer spray. Don't wait until you getting cuffed up and you on the sidewalk on your chin. Don't wait until your kids say, "Mommy, they said you can't come back." Don't wait until HR hands you a pink slip. Yeah, your services is no longer needed around here. Yeah. Get yourself an assessment, get you an anger management plan and work with yourself. If you or anybody you know is in need of a domestic violence intervention, book an assessment. Stop sending each other outside with steaks on your eye, lamb chops on your lip, you know what I'm saying, ice on your neck, wrist all banged up in your knees and your hips. Yeah. Keep your hands off each other. Stop being the only house that the precinct know about. Book yourselves an assessment. If you or anybody you know is in need of an intimate relationship abuse consultation and or counseling, book an assessment. Learn the warning signs, the behaviors that should alarm you. Characters and characteristics that should heighten your awareness level. Who that? Listen. People, conversations, past traumas, places, events, situations that should have your alertness levels on 1,000. Remember, with this information, the life that you save could be your own. What's going on? What it do? What it do? What it do? Yeah, I'm still in the sticks. So I don't have my notes. I don't have my printer. I don't have my paper. But I got this and I got y'all. I'm glad y'all here. Yeah, I'm glad y'all here. What's going on? How you do? How you do? Yeah, support musicians. That's what y'all do. Support musicians. Okay? Yeah, what's going on? First and foremost, before I begin, and I know this is, man, this is almost a regular with me, but you know, I am of a specific and certain age. Today, matter of fact, today they are having services for Alvin Alial Feliciano. You know, one of the good young brothers, man, that came up in East New York, in the Penn Workman, in the Linden, NYCHA area. Good dude, solid dude, always had something to say that was pleasant, always loving. So they're having the services today, and of course I'm on the road, so I'm missing that. And you know, I want to definitely give my condolences out to his family. I have a family member that just passed this morning, and shocking, man, shocking to me. One of my younger cousins, and man, intelligent younger cousin. It blew my mind this morning. Um, but you know, I gotta send condolences out to his children and to his brother. Um, my little cousin Herb, Natural Langdon. If you are from East New York and Brownsville, or if you are somebody who's into the arts, this is my younger cousin who, with his brother Damon, did it, wrote and directed, you know, a film, man, called Bullets Over Brownsville. Man, independent, did it on their own. Man, they hustled to get the budgets. Guerrilla shooting in the P's and in the area really highlighted Brownsville. Man, decent film. And yeah, my younger cousin, he transitioned early this morning. Succumbed to his battle with cancer. And again, man, as I always stress, man, live in your purpose. Cause for somebody who I watched as a youngin' and who at one point looked up to me as a big cousin, man, the way he moved around and traveled, I mean, he saw the globe, man, and educated himself. Man, every time I saw a picture of him, he was studying somewhere, either Brazil or Egypt. He just ran the gambit of the globe while writing and directing and, you know, finding his footing. So to his children, you know, definitely he's going to be missed, and to the rest of the family, you know, yeah. There's definitely a blow. Definitely a blow. So, you know, man, we wrapping ourselves in universal healing, right? This is all we can do at this point. There's a lot going on with people all over the globe, man. But, you know, we as a people, as a nation, as melanated people, we go through a lot, which is why I always encourage us to, you know, lean on each other, man. Look for the most positive and progressive people that you can have in your life. Christina Evans, much appreciation for funding the war effort. You know, we have to really do that. We have to do that, and we have to be serious and sincere with with what we claim about ourselves and how we manifest ourselves, man. I take that seriously because, man, the transition, we never know. You understand? We have a mission that we believe in here about who we are, but the universe, man, once you fulfill that purpose, man, that's it. You on to the next. So again, I encourage us to consistently be our best, guard our minds, never let anybody lie to us, man. That's important. Okay, Shot City, much appreciation. That's important. All right. So we got some people to tag. It's been a minute, maybe a long class. I actually wanted to do it last night, but you know when I'm on the road, is scheduling is off. I'm bouncing around. It's family. Then I'm trying to get into whatever community that I'm in. You know, I get on the local news. I try to see where I can be an asset. What's going on politically? It's weird. And I don't know if you people who are in the South are aware of it, but me and my traveling and coming back and forth, and it's very weird. Melanated people, please, man, understand what we are up against. I'm telling you, this shit here is different every time I come down. Okay? So, let's just be aware of what's going on. We got some people to tag, though. So somebody tag Offset. Yeah. Tell him to bring his ass to class again. Yeah. Come to class, Offset. Lil TJay, you bring your ass to class again. Yeah. Yep. You been in class before. Come on back. Come on back, dummy. Man, Mr. Charleston White. Yeah, Charleston White, bring yourself to class here, sir. Yeah. We were supposed to get up while you was where you was at, but I understand. Change your plans. Mm-hmm. Bring your ass to class there, though, sir. Dababy. Yeah. Bring your diaper wearing ass to class. Come on, baby. Jay Electronica, bring your dumb ass back to class. Yeah. Come on, Jay Electralame. Bring your ass back to class. Who else? Oh, Angel Reese, bring your little grippers to class. Yeah, come on, Angel Reese. You come back to class. Anybody else? Am I forgetting? Am I forgetting anybody? Nah, I think that's everybody. Y'all need to tell your classmates to come to class. Yeah, get your classmates, tell them to come to class, put down their little tweeds, put down their little drinky drink. Yeah, it's time for class, diggity doggy. It's time for class. Let's see. Ooh wee! God damn it, Versace broccoli first in class. Ooh wee! NFNT second. And the youngin', oh, Tierra. The youngin', 1, 2, 3, they looking shiny for me. They up in class. OG Kicks, what up? He's in class. Ooh. LA in the building. What up? This is strictly Game the Brand is in class. Merklo. What up, Merklo? Yeah. Andrea Jones. God diggity doggy. What you doing in class? Boy, she feeling good. She's healing up. That's what I'm saying. You up and ready. That's right. Let's go. Ooh, Marshy. Marshy in class, y'all. God diggity damn it. Mount Vernon's finest. Ooh, God damn it. Marshy in class. Philly in the building. What up? 215. What up? CA, what's good? Yeah, you in class. Hold up. The E. Blandon is up in here. Charles is up in here. Kim Peace, what up? TC, what up? Corey Grant, what up, C? What's good? Cool K. Kang is in the building. C. Blades is in the building. What up, my sniper? Yeah, Shot City, what's going on? Hood Center Highlights, what up? Hard Tunes TV, Gressler. Cuckoo the Bag of Bones is in the building from Zurich, Switzerland. What up? What's good? Yeah, Sean B. What up? Sean Bolden 783. Linden's finest is up in the building. Hip hop pioneer. What's going on? Neef Buck, what up? Willie Bethel, what up? Ty with my apples, what up? Yeah, Ronald Toussaint back up in the class. Yeah, think for yourself, what up? Oh, Indigenous Warrior, what up? Sincere, peace. What up? Who that? Flatbush, what up, man? Mark Milliner, what up? George, what up? Yeah. Uh-oh. Magic. God damn it, Magic is up in the building. What up? Yeah. Jamel. What? What up? What up, Mom? Yeah. Bridgeport, Connecticut, home of the Skinny Boys. Yeah. Hip-hop pioneers up in the building. What up? God damn. What up, Mom? What up? We see you. Who that? Neville Chung, what up? Yeah, Rhonda, what's good? We see you, what up? Come on now, who else up in the building? Thank you, Oye, what up? Who else? We all up in here? Yeah, I see y'all up in here. Huh? Peace, what up? What up, Hayes? What up? Terry, what up? Y'all see y'all? Who that? South Central in the building. What's going on? What up, Evan? What up? Mello, what up? Snook, what up, Snook? Angel, what up? Dustfro, goddammit, what up? Geechee, what up? Angel, what up? We see you. Providence, what up? Stand up, Providence. What up, Cop? We see you. Nah, I ain't watched the Wilder fight. Damn it, I'm on the road. I ain't watched nothing. I ain't watched the Knicks. I missed the damn NCAA women. I missed the NCAA men. Much appreciation for funding the warfare. I missed it. Damn it. Don't worry about it. I ain't missed Trump, though. I ain't missed that. He calling his bluff. We gonna see. You understand? Huh? Providence strong in here? Okay, Providence, get your props. Get notice. What up, Brooklyn's on? What up? You dig? Yes, much appreciation for all the condolences. We gonna do what we do. Matter of fact, I put a link to the movie Bullets Over Brownsville in the community. So if you haven't seen it, yeah, give it a look. Give it a good watch, man. Rate and all that, because his brother Damon did it, is going through it. I'm not sure what he's been working on lately, but hey, all support. Okay? Listen, we got a lot to talk about. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about. I'm not even giving y'all the option. You know where I'm going first and foremost. Because I was going to hit it last night. Yeah, I was going to hit it last night. Man, somebody hit me soon as it happened. They was on point. They was like, yo, hold on, Teach. Your man just got clapped. I said, oh, hold on. Somebody got clapped? Didn't I tell y'all last year? Didn't I tell y'all 2 years ago? Didn't I tell y'all 3 years ago that the Wolves was going to be active? Did I tell y'all all that shit that these tough guy rapper dudes be talking about? They going to get their hand called? Yeah, I told you that. even if it's by other rappers. So we ain't even going bullshit. Let's get to it. Offset from the Mighty Migos. Yeah. Cardi B, Dusty Baby Pops. No, we not even going to do that. That ain't her baby pops. That's her husband. Cardi B husband. Rick Owens, sometimes, bed buddy. Yeah, Mr. Shoes himself got clapped effing around at the casino in Florida. I keep telling y'all about Florida too. Y'all don't listen to me. Florida, you gonna get clapped. If you don't get nothing else in Florida, you liable to get clapped. You are liable to get clapped in Florida. They won't see me. Between the mosquitoes, the racists, the crocker gators, and all y'all dudes running around down there, y'all clap first in Florida. No explanation, nothing. Y'all ready to clap somebody. Yeah. So keep that shit. I ain't got time for that. I'm trying to build a nation here, man. I ain't got no time to be in Florida talking about I'm looking at the Everglades and shit, sightseeing, and somebody just clap me. Because that's what y'all do in Florida. Y'all clap black people. Yeah, I ain't got time. Y'all got crocker gators and big mosquitoes. Skeeters. Yeah, I ain't got time for that. So Offset, playing games, got clapped. Now, I wanted to go on last night to talk about it, but I didn't want to be, and I never am, like all these other dudes is running around and gossiping. It's a teachable moment in everything. It's a teachable moment in everything. Okay? These dudes just want to talk and laugh and giggle and gossip. It ain't here. Now, we done got on Offset ass before. More recently, or most recently, because he had on them big ass funny shoes, running around with that Ofe, that because of how he presents and because of what ASAP Rocky said, is a gay man. He's a homosexual man, this Rick Owens dude. So we know Offset and a few others have been real buddy with this man on the European continent. You understand? They've been over there in his playground. Hold on, this glare is tearing me up. I don't know if y'all can see me clearly, but this glare is tearing me up. Let me get this shit right. Let me organize myself right. Yeah. Let me, hold on, let me move over a little bit. Let me turn this, yeah. So now, Offset went to the casino. It was a lot of rumors and speculation about what happened initially. First, it said he got clapped. Then, it was said that he and Lil TJay got clapped. Now, if you don't know who Lil TJay is is another young man-child that can't stay up out of jail, that don't have the sense he was born with. Okay? Yeah, there's something wrong with Shorty. He likes playing with them hammers. He likes getting into confrontations until he runs out. Because that's what happens. See, black folk run out. You're going to keep doing stuff until eventually you run out and you catch a big bid. Yeah, man. What's going on with this damn sun out here, man? It wasn't like that early. It was cold. I had on a hoodie. So Offset and now that we learned Offset and Lil TJay got into a confrontation over some bread. Over some bread. Now, since the clapping, we've learned that Offset got clapped. Lil TJay was arrested. Lil TJay was released. Offset is in the hospital with a bullet wound to his grippers. Now listen now, hold on. Now we don't know if the clap was intended for his grippers or not, but we know that's where he ended up. A lot of people was bullshitting with the information last night. A lot of people were saying that Offset put hands on Lil TJay. Lil TJay couldn't deal with the hands, and because of such, he pulled out that thing and popped Offset. Right? People was running with that idea. They was running with that. Yeah. Now, Lil TJay is out. And his first statement was, so we don't even have to think. This ain't no Young Thug situation. Okay? This ain't no Gucci Man not gonna Gucci Man, what's this boy name? Help me out, y'all. That shit jumped right out of my head. Who the boy that Pooh Shiesty, the mask label dude? Yeah. This ain't none of that. This ain't no speculation. Lil TJay came out and said Offset snitched. Offset ain't putting no hands on me. Picture that. He tried to get Gully and he caught one. Now, Lil TJay's a little off for that statement because what he just did was not only implicate himself, but he basically gave a confession, whether he wants to believe it or not. That's it. That's all they need. You coming out, you getting bailed out, and you making this statement. That's it. That's an admission of guilt. See, because whether he told on you or not, you still might have got around it if there's no camera footage. He could have even said he was wrong and he was mistaken, or he really didn't see. He just spoke in the heat of a traumatic moment that he thought it was Lil TJay. He could have pulled it back. But now, Lil TJay, you just jammed yourself. You jammed yourself, sir. When is this damn sun going to go down? Let me move this shit over. Yeah. He said, y'all hear me, right? He came out and said, Offset snitched. He said he ain't never put no hands on me. Okay? He was talking reckless. Now, all of this stems from what was being said. Offset owed this man some money. $10K to be exact. This is what they said. Dude, move it up. Shot City always be trying to take care of me. Don't know that I'm on a hill. Okay? Yeah. Now I gotta put the brake on hold and all that shit. Yeah. So anyway, $10K. Now, this isn't because they was gambling that night. No. They saying this is a debt that has been owed for a minute. And because this debt was owed for a minute, there was text messages, there was communications back and forth. And old Offset, funny shoe wearing man, told Lil TJay, this little East Coast, New York City, Bronx, Jersey, wild onion, get it in blood. I ain't giving you nothing. Dollar bill, Shot-Town. Don't pay nobody nothing. That's what he and everybody else was saying that Offset told Lil TJay. Now, I told y'all that shit. When it comes to reparations, when it comes to money owed, most people going to tell you to get it in blood. That's most people. They're not paying. Once you give that up, if it's not a gift, if it's not something you can lose, most people ain't paying you no money back. They're not going to do it. You understand me? Not going to do it. Not going to do it. Okay? Nah, now listen now. Who said that? Who said that? Blockchain? You said I would have did the same thing when I was young? Damn it, I do the same thing now. Now, if you owe me a quarter, I clap you in your butt. A quarter. You don't owe me nothing because I work for the people. So if you taking from me, you taking from the people. Then I clap you right. I clap your gripper off. I don't play with that. People fund the war effort. People donate to me on different things. You want to take from me? Man, I clap your gripper off. I don't play. Yeah, but I'm not going to do it in no casino. I'm not going to do it with a whole bunch of cameras and everything and phones and shit running around. No. Man, no. I ain't going to do it in Florida at a world famous casino. No. I'm going to come right to your crib. Yeah. And when you think you getting out of the shower and putting on your little, whatever he wear, his little Gucci slides, he going to slide that left foot in, and he just going to hear, BOOM! And his whole hip is going to move right. And he going to know that his gripper just got shot clean off. I don't play with people. I don't play with people. I'm dead serious. Especially if it came as a result of you borrowing money from me to gamble. This is what has been put out there. Not only by the blogs, not only by the pods, not only by people who may be pushing rumors, but this is something that his wife said. His wife said he got a gambling problem. And that he was gambling and he was losing bread. And he came to Lil TJay, said, yo, man, I need a little something. And TJ ain't think nothing of it. Here you go. Go get yours. And he lost that bread. And never, do you hear me, didn't give it back. He told this young man who's known to carry weapons. Not only he's known to bust that thing, get it in blood. So what you supposed to do? Dollar bill, Shot-Town. You pay no country with nothing. So Lil TJay seen him and stepped right to his business. Yo. Now, again, because, and here's the teachable moment. I want y'all to stay with me because I've been watching a lot of people speak about this. I kept telling y'all, I said, yo, I'm telling you, your favorite rappers is going to get called out. They're going to be getting hands and feet put on them. They're going to be getting jukes. They're going to be getting clapped. The wolves and the wolf mentality is going to resurface. I told y'all that shit. But again, people don't listen to Bliz. They think I just be playing. I'm telling you, y'all. I've been doing this shit a long time. You not going to keep running around hummer stunting. No bread is in the town. And punk-ass rap dudes that's running around with old face with a question mark on their manhood. Nah, man. No. Wolves gotta eat. So again, this may not be, and I doubt it's a wolf situation, but I have been listening, watching everybody speak about this. And I found it very interesting that people have not spoken about the gambling aspect of it. Now, of course, dudes like me, who's unattached, don't have a corporate sponsor, other dudes who, have their little YouTube spaces and, the other ways that they release content, who's not attached, we giving it straight up. They said they owe that man money because that man has a gambling problem. Every other space you're going to hear this from, they're trying to downplay that talk. They're trying to not put that out there that this man has a gambling issue and got shot for it, because most of them are funded by these gaming sites. Yeah. I seen Ebro, punk ass, talk about and try to downplay and push to the side the gambling point that was, I was like, why are you doing that? Why is that your conversation? Why do you try to push that to the side, to the back, and make it seem as if it was just some personal issue? No, that man has a gambling problem. And because of it, he got clapped. He has a gambling problem. Because of it, his wife kicked him out of the house, put in divorce papers, cause allegedly he was gambling up her little rap money. Yeah, she mad as hell. She done got 2 or 3 BBLs to get to this rap money, and you gambling it away, and you ain't making nothing. And now, here you got this fool-ass young boy throwing shots at you. Yeah, that's a problem, sir. And gambling is a problem. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And I'm telling you, oh yeah, I had my run at it. Oh yeah, I had a problem. Yeah, all through high school. Yeah. My teens to my early 20s. Yeah, that CeeLo had me. Yeah. I could go to school and, back in our days, a quarter meant something. I don't know what it meant to y'all. But right, when I was coming up, me and my cousin Reg. Yeah. Cousin Reg, I had 50 cents in his pocket. I have 50 cents in my pocket. That's $1. We getting ready to start the CeeLo game upstairs, 5th floor bathroom next to the cafeteria. We shooting dice from first period to lunch, 5th period. We done started with $1. We leaving the school with $264. Get him, cousin. Ha! God damn it, 4, 5, 6. Get him, Reg. Your arm tired, Reg? Let me go. God damn it. All through high school. Yeah. 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade. Yeah. Getting them, god damn it. Yeah. In the streets, gambling spots. Yeah. Going to Brownsville, getting clapped at. Yeah. Clapping back. Yeah. it was a problem. In the army, God damn it. Yeah, got him, God damn it. Yeah, you see them trips? Gotcha. Yeah, gambling is a problem. Vitamin Vision, much appreciation. What that say? From Michael Jordan to Tobey Maguire, a lot of athletes and entertainers have a major gambling addiction, and a lot of stories have been tied to gambling. Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah, it had me all the way till running with, me and my co-defendant. Me and my co-defendant used to go to the Bronx, gambling spots. Lose a little something. Oh yeah. We taking that whole spot down. Oh yeah, it gets that critical, it gets that dangerous. Yeah. It's an issue. It's a problem. It take a long time to shake that. Right. Yeah. It's a lot of man. Listen. No, I ain't do no OTB. You ain't bet on no damn animal. I ain't messing with no animal. Put my money on no damn animal. Hell no. Only animals I deal with was hood animals. Wolves, lions, bears, gorillas. Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens. All money's a bet, damn it. Yeah, your arm is strong. Yeah. Lions, tigers, and bears, damn it. We don't play with no horses. All night. Shake them dice. God damn it. Yeah, it's a problem. So Offset. Boy, we feel your pain, but you got to get you some help, boy. Because now you getting shot. And you snitching. You's a rat. That's a serious problem. Your gambling has led to you losing your integrity. Because you said you was about that action. Remember, the Migos was going to beat up Joe Buttons. They was tough. Migos is tough. Migos is tough. Yeah. So now you get clapped and you can't hold it down. You take one to the gripper. And you don't know how to be quiet and hold it down? Nah, man. Nah. So you lost your wife. Right? I'm sure you lost a few friends. They just quiet about it because even Ebro said you owe him some money. I don't know how. Oh, Ebro said you didn't pay him on a bet. Y'all bet on the Super Bowl for $5K. I wouldn't pay Ebro shit neither. Fuck out of here. He ain't gonna do shit. He ain't clapping nothing. So yeah, I dead him too. Get it in blood, Ebro, you punk ass man. Get it in blood. He ain't worrying about that. Yeah. And now you got beef with Lil TJay. And that's massive beef, because Shorty is a little loose. But you might not have to worry about that beef, because Shorty should go to jail. If he don't go to jail, then he's a rat. Because this is number 4 for him, 3 or 4. Weapons charges? Different states? And he ain't in the Hooskow yet? Man, I keep telling y'all, these rap dudes, man, they real sus. Y'all better watch them. Y'all better watch them. These little rap dudes, I've never in my life seen anybody get around so much jail time for doing so much violent shit. Have you? Shit. Man, listen, we just seen people get locked up because a neighbor said that you was holding. Yeah. So how you are named in a clapping? A witness said it. Yo, you clapped me. He clapped me. And you get to walk out the door? Man. This is some magnificent shit. I never seen nothing like that. Never. Never. Far as I know, Lil TJay should still be on probation or parole. He just came home. Okay? So y'all be careful out there. Y'all watch who y'all kids is hanging with. Y'all watch who they listen to. Because your shit is extraordinary. Extraordinary. How they getting around shit. We never used to get around shit like that. Never. Preposterous. Extraordinary. Incredible. Huh? Huh? What Black Rob say? Yeah, the power, huh? Coming home like you had the manpower, like, whoa. Huh? Shit. Y'all better recognize, and I'm telling you, conscious and woke folk, these are the people that's going to serve you up. They're going to serve your ass up. You better watch them. I'm telling you. Those is going to be the rats that they come at us with. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Dastardly. God damn it. Yeah, rats is dastardly. Ooh-wee. But to get clapped in your grippers, that should make him go to gambling anonymous right away. He should be right now, while he's in the hospital, because they show pictures of him, you know, after you get clapped. Because remember, I told you I worked in the ER with the GSW trauma surgeon. And when you get clapped and they take all your clothes off and put you in that little nasty hospital robe, most of them dudes be ashy anyway. But when you get clapped, yeah, you be real ashy. I used to go interview them dudes and be like, yo, okay, yeah, my name is, because, you know, my organization at that time, we called each other brothers. Everybody was brother or sister. Okay, yeah, I'm brother Karim, and I represent such and such a nonprofit organization, and, you know, we are servicing the community with an anti-gun violence program known as such as that, and we would like to assist you while you're in the hospital and possibly when you get out. And I used to look at them and I was like, damn, son needs some lotion. I hope they get him out of the ER, get him upstairs to a room so he could get some lotion. Because you be ashy after somebody clap you and you in the ambulance and then you in the ER. Yeah, you be ashy as hell. Especially when you're a melanated man. Women, for some reason, they don't get as ashy. But men, once you get clapped and they run you around and they pulling and taking your clothes off and you be ashy. So Offset, ashy as hell in that picture, in a wheelchair, smoking. I think a cigarette, like he still smokes cigarettes and all. Like these dudes is crazy. So Ashy Offset needs to be signing up right now for Gambling Anonymous, which is hard to do because they don't treat gambling addiction like they do Narcotics Anonymous or AA. People think gambling addiction is a joke because even with the high suicide rates and the high domestic violence rates that's associated with gamblers, for some reason, it's very difficult to find a site in your community. It's very difficult. Okay, so if you need help, reach out. Because I know a lot of y'all make y'all money off of them little gambling sites. I know a lot of youngins be doing that shit. I'm telling you, if you need help, get you some help. because you don't want to get clapped because you owe your grandma some money. You don't want to get clapped because your wife was trying to get a new bed set and your ass gambled up that money. You don't want to get clapped, I'm telling you right now. Because then you're going to be ashy and I'm going to bring your ass to class and I'm going to talk about you. You're going to be sitting in the goddamn ER, ashy, smelling funny, with your dirty little feet, and yeah. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. So Offset's sitting there stinking, his little feet look nasty, his legs is little. You know what I'm saying? You don't see Rick Owens coming over here. You don't see none of them old fays coming. Nothing. Nothing. And Lil TJay waiting for him. Yeah, Lil TJay gonna clap him again because I don't even know how he got out. I'm telling you, man. This shit is magnificent. How they do. Lil TJay waiting for you, Offset, so you better get him that 10. Nope, he already clapped you. So that 10K, you don't owe him that no more, Offset. You don't owe him because you took a bullet. Right? You told that man to get it in blood, and he got it in blood. So TJ, leave him alone. Leave Offset alone, TJ. The debt has been paid. If that's what it actually was. I hope it was over the debt and not over Cardi B grippers. Because that could have been shit too. That could have been a Bronx thing. Okay? Yeah. A lot of things go on in this rap world we don't know about. Okay? Yeah, it's a lot of things that go on. So leave him alone. Lil TJay, leave him alone. He don't owe you that no more. That's street rules. You clapped him. Allegedly. Remember, it's not allegedly because TJ came out and admitted it. Yeah. We seen the video. We saw it. It's going viral. And this is the lesson to everybody in class. Leave that gambling alone. Leave that gambling alone. Okay? Well, it's not ironic. They got gambling problems. Young people got gambling problems. Nobody's speaking about it, though. All they speaking about is how unruly these young folks are. They got problems. They got issues. They got anger issues. They can't read, right? They have gender identifying issues. They got substance abuse issues. They got a lot of things that people trying to overlook. But I'm in the work, so I see it. I know it. I see people that got issues every day. Every day. Nobody listen to Bliz, though. Everything is fine if you just give them a book. Yeah. Let them read from niggas to gods and they'll be all right. They can't fathom that. There's something going on up here. It's a glitch. So you got to get them off of all that. We got to start from scratch. Well, a lot of them going to be getting clapped in their grippers. Okay? So everybody, let's tag Offset. Tell him to bring his ass to class. Okay? Now, next. Yeah, because this shit get crazy, y'all. Who's next? Oh, Dababy. See, he clapped somebody too. We have to talk about this because I'll tell y'all a lot. That Charleston White is an anomaly. that he is not, and he hates when I give this truth, he is not an imbecile. He is very well schooled and educated on specifics. However, the lines are blurred and crossed for specific reasons. Do we know all the reasons? No. Okay? No. But what I do know is that he has a lot of good intentions, but people keep playing with him. And yo, as we spoke on class last time, you either doing two things. You either going to jail, messing with him, or you're going to lose your mind. Okay? You're going to lose your mind. Now, Dababy was seen earlier in the week leaving a space, and upon leaving the space, a melanated brother presented a covered item to him. While he was walking, the brother uncovered the item, and it was a painting. A very, very clear, crisp, man, beautiful, beautifully styled painting of two little chocolate girls. I didn't know who they were. Obviously, Dababy did. He looked at the painting, scowled at it, scowled at the dude, and kept it moving. Many people who initially saw the video clowned the young man. Many people felt bad for him because they didn't understand it. They didn't know what they were watching because of how it was presented online. Later we find out that the two little chocolate girls was actually Dababy's kids. These was his daughters. And the man who presented it is an artist. And an artist that is so into the culture that he does these paintings, and he's been recognized for his skill set. Now, when the viral motion of the video reached a certain apex, Dababy and the backlash that he was getting from that act caused him to respond and call this young artist out and said that the artist was clout chasing. And since he's clout chasing and using my daughters, he must be some type of weirdo. He must be some type of freak. Who does that? Called him all type of names and then even threatened him. Because not only was the video still viral, but he claimed that the artist, who is proud of his artwork, had it still on his social media pages. So Dababy, playing into the image of who people believe he is, he stood tall on it. He threatened them. He called them all type of stuff. However, as luck would have it, the young artist is from Dallas. Or from, let me get this right, I believe they said is he from Memphis and moved to Dallas? Or Dallas to Memphis? Wherever this young talented artist is from, he happens to be in family to Mr. Charleston White, no other than Mr. Rat Williams himself. So, of course, he's going to do what he does. And I'm waiting. Because, he, Mr. Charleston White, came to the defense of this artist. As we all should. Like I say, support musicians, because I have two beautiful musicians, youngins. You know my son's ability and what he is. He plays the viola, the guitar, produces his beats, graduated from Scratch Academy, one of the nastiest musicians, and my daughter plays guitar and sings. You dig? So we support musicians, and I'm heavily into supporting artists. As y'all know, Jonte. Yeah, Mr. Strictly Strictly Game the Brand. Talented artists. We support art. Art is a revolutionary act. Art is an expression of self and their way of manifesting the world that they see. So it was a little bug that Dababy did that off the rip anyway. Like, why would you do that? In all seriousness. So that's what Charleston, Mr. Charleston White, in all his eloquence, came on and said that that young man is an artist, that he has paintings from the man. So when he's saying that that young man is a great artist and is his family, he doubled down and showed and proved that, yo, I have paintings from this man right here in my home that he's been doing. But Dababy decided to call this man, this black man, who didn't run up on him, who didn't accost him, who just showed him his work. You see what I'm saying? This is what we say, these rap dudes don't care about you. So, of course, what did Charleston do? He went and doubled down and said, you know what? Matter of fact, baby, or Dababy, or whoever they call you, mother F your kids. Yeah, both of them. All your kids. And I dare you to say something to me. So now I'm waiting. I'm like, oh, shit. Because I want to see it. I want to see it. I don't think Dababy has enough to go at Charleston. I doubt it. I doubt it. I've seen Dababy beat people up at airports and all that. I've seen him jump his sister's a baby father in bowling alleys. His claim to fame is that he clapped somebody in Walmart. I want to see Dababy give that same energy to Charleston White. Shit. Yeah, Charleston moves around the South frequently. I don't think Dababy would do it. I don't believe that Dababy is tough enough to say anything to Charleston White. I don't. I want to see it. I would love to see it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. No, I don't believe it, not just because he's a rapper. I don't believe it because he wore diapers. This man had a pamper. A grown-ass man in front of millions of Ofays came outside and performed in a pamper. Like a fetish. Do y'all know that a lot of Ofays fetishize themselves wearing pampers? A lot of black women who are in the field of dominatrix and stuff like that, most of their clients wear pampers behind closed doors and diapers. It's some why would you, a grown-ass black man, regardless if they call you Dababy or whatever you call yourself, come outside and perform in front of a large audience with no socks on, no pants on, no shirt on, And man, we have to assume no drawers under that pamper. Man, that's why I think he's not going to go at Charleston White, because if he go at Charleston and for some reason he ends up in jail, ooh, his grippers is going to be on display every day. Ooh wee. He going to come at him with that talk. I like you, I want you, and I got to have it. Boy, who does that? Yo, check it out. He had on some Huggies. He did. I don't know if he had Huggies or if he had on Loves. But he had on them. What was it? How did he go out there and perform at a rap concert with some Huggies on? Really? That's what we doing? Charlotte, that's what we doing, Charlotte? He had on some Huggies. Yo, I didn't know. Listen, because, you know, when I come on, I make an attempt to try to, you know, do what YouTube individuals do as far as monetization and trying to tag certain products. Y'all know I always tag the Bustelo. But when I looked up diapers and Pampers, because now they telling me that whatever I speak about, the products have to match. So I'm looking up, I'm saying, well, I'm trying to figure out what kind of Pampers the baby had on. Because, you know, I ain't been a dad to change no diapers. My daughter's going to be 21. I ain't seen a Pamper in 20 years, 22, 19, 20 years. So I'm like, and I said, well, did the baby have on Loves? Did the baby have on Huggies? Because that's what little husky dudes, you know, when you know, y'all, some of y'all young parents, y'all got them little husky kids. Y'all put them in Huggies. But then I seen another brand. And I said, that's the brand that the baby had to have on. Because I never heard of this shit. It wasn't around when I was changing diapers. I never heard of Rascals. Y'all heard of Rascals? So I said, that's it. The baby had on Rascals when he performed in front of all those people. Because I never seen that shit. I don't know what it is. Maybe y'all can help me out. Listen, I never seen no diaper. I never went to no store and saw no diapers named Rascals. So if I was trying to, maybe the baby had on Rascals. And that shit is just dastardly that this grown-ass man had on a pair of Rascals performing at a rap concert. Yeah, man. Yeah, come on, man. That's what we doing now? That's what we doing now. Nah, y'all think this shit funny. I don't think it's funny. Ain't no grown man supposed to have on no Rascal Pampers or diapers or whatever that, them shit say Rascals. So is that what he telling us? The baby is Rascal? And he got on a pair of Rascals? Performing? Help me out, y'all. Help me out. So that's why I don't think he's going to go too hard at Charleston. I don't think so. I think he's going to let Charleston White say whatever the hell he got to say. What do y'all think? Because I know what? That's a whole different level. That's an entirely different level. Rascals? No drawers on stage? Come on. It ain't no, Mello. It's not Little Rascals. The shit says Rascals. That's it. That's what's on the pack. Not no little. Because they can't put Little Rascals because now they're going to get into it, you know, a problem with trademarks and all that and copyrights and all that. No. It didn't say Lil Rascals. It said Rascals. So, when your product is named Rascals, you know that little girl babies are not going to wear that. There ain't no mother going to go and say, I'm going to put my daughter in a pair of Rascals, Pampers. No, that's for boys. Rascals. So that's what the hell the baby had on? And he's supposed to be tough? Hmm? Hmm? Charlotte, what's up, Charlotte? Nah, y'all got to come to class. Cause little baby's had rascals on his ass. Y'all got to come to class. Huh? Yeah, that's for tough customers. For people who like to run around. You know them little badass boys that run around the park getting into shit. They gotta have a tough diaper on. Something that's sturdy. Yeah. The baby, sturdy. He had rascals on. Them shits ain't... No, man, they ain't adult defense. They rascals. Nah, they ain't got nothing to do with adult. No. So, help me out. Y'all let it be known that we watching. We watching him and we want to see what he say to Charleston. If he says anything. Okay? Yeah. Alright? Let it be known. Stop laughing. It ain't funny, Kicks. You laughing. We serious around here. Everybody laughing, but you just got serious. You all that playing. We serious around here. Okay? Yeah. Huh? Come on now. That's what we doing. So tag him, tell him to come to class. Where we at now? We done dealt with the offset. We dealt with the offset. Yeah, we done dealt with the offset. He got clapped and he ratted. We done dealt with the baby. He wearing them rascals. Charleston White called him out for disrespecting a young black artist. Okay? For disrespecting a young black artist, Charleston White said, F them kids. Them is fighting words. So we trying to see if the baby gonna take off his rascal diapers and get busy and go see Mr. Charleston White. Okay? Because we keep telling you, I keep telling you, hands and feet. Hands and feet. Okay? Now who's next? My favorite. And again, boy, I'm going to tell y'all this right now. If the shoe don't fit, don't put your foot in it. And I'm telling that, and I'm going to be very serious about it. Because, listen, I grew up in it. I came from it. Okay? The Nation of Islam, the nation of gods and earths, the 5% nation. Yeah. If, and I'm telling you right now, if the shoe don't fit, don't put your foot in it. Because there has to be some clarity here. Because we can't just allow this shit to keep moving the way it's moving. Damn all that. Fuck all that. We too late in the game for this. Okay? Some of y'all famous rapper, favorite rapper, played itself. He played itself. Electralame, or J Electronica, or whatever the hell he want to call himself. Okay? This, because me, I don't know about the rest of y'all. Me, I believe, I don't care about nobody else or what you heard or read or saw. I believe he's an agent. Me. All that popping up out of nowhere, from homeless to all this other weird shit, to being allowed to do certain things and say and wear certain shit, that's agent work to me. Okay? Yeah, I learned that from Huey and Fred. I learned that from George. I learned that, okay, from Mutulu. I learned that from all of our past warriors who have been stung by COINTELPRO. I believe the dude is an agent. I could care less about who say what or who got feelings about him. I don't give a damn about none of that. What you can rap. This individual, J Electronica, went viral over the weekend because he felt disrespected after being booed at a concert. Booed for a whack performance. Booed because the crowd didn't appreciate him reciting the lyrics, and at first it was just for his most famous song, Exhibit C. Then I'm seeing other clips and he was just a cappella, period. And getting booed off the stage, decides to threaten people in the crowd and then jump off the stage and move in the crowd as if he was going to do something to somebody. I got an issue with that. Not personally, but I have an issue with who he claims to represent and how he represents it. And this is a pattern with this individual. And I'm trying to understand this shit. Because I never seen anybody that wears uniforms of the FOI and wears a universal flag, which for me, and I'm being a stickler, there's no gray area. For me, it's a contradiction. For me, because I've learned, I know I was studied. I was forced as a child to know and understand the degrees. To know and understand the separation. To know and understand that the degrees came out of the Nation of Islam. And once it came out, how Father Law manifested his understanding, there was a separation. So I'm trying to figure out how you allowing it to dance the way they allow him to dance in that space. So for somebody to act other than himself, because again, as a creative, as a rapper, as somebody who's on stage that's rapping, he still is seen as somebody who identifies with both groups. Both. So I'm looking and I'm like, wow, he jumps in the crowd and goes viral for it. Now I'm looking and I'm saying, for somebody to be beefing that hard to jump in the crowd, before you made the decision to jump in the crowd, why didn't you tell security, yo, stay here? I got this. and then jump in the crowd. Don't jump in the crowd as a tough guy with security behind you. What is that? No. Because, again, many of you don't know the history of Latin Quarters, of Club Union Square, of just about any hip-hop venue back in the 90s. If you wasn't performing right, we'd snatch your ass off that stage. And I'm talking about we was 17, 18 years old at that time. And you could ask any of these pioneering new age rap dudes that's been around for 30, 40 years. If they came in Union Square with some bullshit and they didn't perform at their best, they was coming up off that stage, B. And that's worth everything. And it's not a point of being proud or prideful, but man, BK, East New York Brownsville specifically, that shit got shut down because of us. Ask KRS what happened the night of the Bridge is Over video shoot. Shit, you ain't even got to do that. Ask Rakim opening night. Rakim was the first hip-hop artist to open Union Square. And they had to have horses. Yeah, the police on horses out there that night. And every subsequent weekend, if you got up on that stage and you didn't perform, listen, Red Alert 3rd anniversary, I done told y'all, 3rd anniversary on radio. Club Union Square, Salt and Pepper performing. Now I'm telling you this, because at that time, this is before or right after Walking with a Panther, LL had fell off. He couldn't deal lyrically with what was going on. He had to reinvent himself because you had the Rakim, you had KRS, you had Kool Keith, you had Paz the News, you had Kane, G-Ray, all these individuals coming through, burning Union Square down. Steady B, burning it down. He couldn't fit. So we hadn't seen him in a minute. Red Alert 3rd anniversary. Salt and Pepper performing. Salt and Pepper wasn't performing like that. We was hype. Ooh, we look at the grippers on stage. Salt and Pepper. Talking about I'll take your man. LL Cool J brings his dusty ass out on stage and start throwing cassettes or whatever he had or flyers out into the crowd. Pepper said, "Oh, you gonna diss us like that, L? Oh, y'all want that?" And they left the stage. And if you ain't never heard of the term YNs and you never knew what it was, oh, we tore that goddamn club down. Salt and Pepper left the stage because of this bitch ass dude? Oh yeah, East New York turned up. And we talking about when they had those big ass flower pot filled with sand ashtrays, throwing them shits off. Yo, listen, Salt and Pepper better get back on this stage. Any piece of jewelry, everything was snatched, gone, bounces getting twisted up. Ask Beast. Yeah. Turning that shit up. Until Dougie had to come out, as always, to calm shit down. So, the crowd booing you, that's a given. So this dude jumps out on the stage. Jay Electronica jumps down into the crowd. Why you ain't tell security to chill? Why? Tell security to chill. You got it, since you that tough. But no, you jumped into the crowd, security behind you. You beefing, talking, screaming. Nobody want to hear that shit. You talking about people need to listen to the lyrics. Listen to the lyrics? That's the only song you got. People done heard them lyrics for 15 years. Where's your new shit? Say something or play the beat. Because that's about the only thing that gave you momentum on that song. And you gonna do it a cappella? You ain't Nat King Cole, nigga. Don't nobody wanna hear you a cappella. What is Exhibit C without the beat? Without the Just Blaze track? Nothing. Nothing. This nigga came like he was goddamn Eddie Murphy Pops. Right? Rules out. That's what he sound like to me, beefing to the crowd. I know you want to leave me, Lillian, but I refuse to let you go. That's just what Electralame sounded like. You gonna listen to me. You gonna listen to the lyrics. Lillian, I put the rules up, Lillian. Rules up. Rules. Lillian. And since you're such a bad motherfucker, you can't go outside neither. Right? That's what Jay Electronica look like. I put the rules up, rules. Because I'm singing the song, and if you mess with me, you gonna listen. No, nigga, no. You've been sticking up the hip-hop community for years. One trash album that was a Jay-Z album. I ain't feeling you. And you're a walking contradiction. I'm trying to figure out, who are you? Are you FOI or are you God body? And none of y'all calling them out on it. You wearing a universal flag while you walking with an Ofe, a Rothschild. Did that Rothschild put any money into any nonprofits in the hood? Can anybody say that? That because he dealt with a Rothschild, because he allowed that Ofe to put her vaginal juices in her mouth on him, that we benefited from that, that the NOI benefited from that, that the guard of law school benefited from that. And she's studying the degrees. Is she going to be there 35 years to get her flag? So how tough was he when that girl say, Jay, can you bring me some milk? And he gets his ass up out of the bed to go get her some milk. And Ofe, one of the most notorious families for keeping our people oppressed. Where's the get back? Where's the get back? Does she know the supreme alphabet? Does she know the math? But he could come amongst these dudes. Why they are not his security? I didn't see none of them as his security at that show. The Fruit was the security for all of hip-hop. What happened? What happened? So what was the provisions? And I'm talking about his fans. What was the provisions that Jay Electronica brought back to the hood dealing with that Ofe? Anybody went to college on any of that bread? Any anti-gun violence movement got any of that bread? Did the law school get any of that bread? What's up? So he jumps in the crowd and threatens a bunch of people for booing him. Boo! Nigga, I'm booing you. Boo! Boo! Jay Electronica, boo! You're a lame. Nobody want to hear that shit a cappella. What? I don't want to hear that shit. Get that shit out of here. Now what? And that ain't the first time. He's been booed before. Okay? But now it's getting to him. Because again, I keep telling you, the masses is woke. Guard your mind. Y'all stop letting these people play with your mind. Because what are they doing? What's the provisions? We are in consistent war. Our people being slaughtered. And these dudes don't have an answer for you. They've been occupying your time for decades. Our babies keep getting shot and dying. Where these dudes at? They're playing with y'all. Under the threat that y'all supposed to be scared of them. You don't talk about nation. You don't talk about, yo. The fuck out of here. I'm not scared of none of that shit. I don't walk in fear. Nigga, I'm from East New York. I wish they would. I wish y'all would. Y'all know they don't play. The brothers are serious. Yeah, okay. Okay. I've been trained by the old phase how to bust that hammer, how to break it down, how to keep it clean. I've been trained in the streets. Nigga, I've been behind the walls on a regular basis. Nigga, I've tipped any one of y'all up. To act crazy. To think that we not supposed to critique them. We ain't get shit yet. From none of them. The world is shifting. Get these Negroes out of y'all face. Performing. That's real talk. There's some reorganization that has to be going on in our mentals so we can manifest different. This shit ain't about costumes and old rhetoric. This man is shitting in his own diaper in Washington about to push the button on this shit, yo. And y'all still giving any type of break and pause and stalling out these black men that come in your face with this bullshit? Get out of here, yo. Them days is over. Start calling these men out on their bullshit. What are you doing daily in our communities, yo? How many people are you assisting daily, yo? Talk about that shit in the past. Well, Malcolm said, and well, get that shit out of here, yo. He gone. It's like my cousin is gone today. What is what he has given us going to do for us tomorrow? You can't quote none of these dudes to me if you not doing their work. I do they work all the time. I'm trying to figure it out, B. You either or. You're not going to be in no fruit outfit and then fruit uniform and then have a universal flag on and sleep with an Ofe. and think I'm going to give you any type of props. Nigga, you's an agent. And any agent around you that give you a pass, that's what it is. The hell we doing here? You serious? Y'all acting like y'all don't see that shit? What school of thought? I know guard bodies that know the degrees frontwards, backwards, upside down, inside out. They know the Quran. They know the lessons out of the temples. And they couldn't get close to no goddamn Rothschild. And they the most handsome fruit that I ever seen. Some of the most handsome guard bodies that I ever seen. And you mean to tell me this ashy nigga got next to a Rothschild? And that ain't no agent? You crazy. That's insane. Shit. Nah, B. But y'all quick to send me videos about how the bagel meisters and the bankers run hip hop. Y'all quick to come up with the conspiracy theories. Y'all quick to say this happened because of that. Y'all quick to speak on Grippergate. That's quick. But y'all don't see that, Nick? Y'all don't see that in your face? You gonna excuse that? Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, keep playing. It's like y'all ain't see Karanga. Yeah, keep playing. It's like y'all ain't see Wild Bill. Keep playing. Yeah, okay. Keep playing. I see clear. Very clear. Anyway, yeah. I don't be playing with these people. Nah. Let's move on. I get sick of the foolishness. Okay? Let's move on. It seems as there's been a play that just went right through our noses, and I know a lot of you don't care about women in sports and women basketball, but I do. I do. Yeah, I do. And me, for one. Yeah. I watched Angel Reese her entire collegiate career because I really didn't believe she was all that. Really don't. You can't sell me on a player in high school and at the collegiate level doing that at the next level when it comes to being a grown woman, playing grown woman sports. You couldn't, nah. I didn't think she was all that. I seen her in college. I didn't think she was all that. Nah. However, she got to the league and put her numbers up. I was definitely more intrigued with the comparisons between her and the Ofe chick, Caitlyn. That was intriguing to me. I told you I've been watching, I've been watching since Tina Thompson and them. I've been watching a long time. But I saw a play. Didn't know how it was going to happen. But this week, some things started popping up. There was a lot of speech about the agenda and how the now later Skittle community was moving and pushing forth in basketball. Now, we always knew that it was prevalent and that the community, is definitely represented in both. not only in the WNBA, but in the NBA as well. All right, as we see, as Jaden Ivey exposed it. But again, it is what it is. You lay with who you lay with. I don't give a damn. People lay with all type of individuals and have all type of, you know, behaviors and expressions. I don't give a damn about it. I don't care what you do in your bedroom, as long as it ain't with no child. It ain't illegal. I could give less than a damn. How do you move and manifest yourself? Are you trying to oppress me and my people? No. Are you going to get in me and my people way when we seek for liberation? No. Okay, then do you. Do you. Okay? So, there was talk about a push of some chick named Fudd, and I didn't particularly know who she was or watched her play, because I done missed a lot this season. But I caught it. I did catch it. And the Fudd individual is open. And again, when people make that acknowledgement of themselves, right, and put that stamp on themselves, right, I kind of figured that. Bone, that she might be overrated, because I didn't see anything. But Caitlyn was overrated too. But anyway, I saw, you know, a little something up in there. I was like, oh, okay. Let's see what this is about. So when that got pushed to the side, it didn't go as viral as everything else because of the blow up between Gino, right? You know, the coach of UConn, and Dawn Staley, the coach of University of South Carolina. When that kick up happened, that overshadowed, right, a lot of what was going on in the basketball world. And they all of a sudden threw this quick at us. Angel Reese traded to Atlanta. And boy, we know what Atlanta is. Atlanta is Gripper Gate Central. But I'm trying to figure out, I said, well, why is this? Why did that happen all of a sudden? Then I had to go back to people always intrigued with this young woman's grippers. Everybody talk about Angel Reese and her grippers. They talk about it when she was in college. They talked about it when she first entered the league. Griffin, much appreciation for the war effort. They talked about it when she was on the Victoria's Secret's runway. They talk about this girl Grippers. They talked about who she might be dealing with and who she might not be dealing with. And they definitely talked about her Grippers when Booty Hole Brown got a firm handful of her Grippers. They just keep talking about Angel Reese and who and where she at, where she gonna land, and what she gonna do. So her being traded to Atlanta, we gotta watch now. We gotta watch now what comes about from this. Because, you know, Atlanta, as Grippergate Central, has been taking some very serious blows. They're making an attempt to bring the integrity back because they no longer are being upheld as the epitome of the now later Skittle community. No, because too much little dastardly stuff has been going on in Atlanta. You know, the TIs and the Candy Burrows and the that Grippergate action has been man, that Grippergate action has been less than stellar out there. So they trying to figure out a way to re-energize it, right? But the Tyler Perry moved on. Yeah. People moved on from the Tyler Perrys and all of the preachers and the pastors and the mega churches. You know, come to find out, being as freaky as Atlanta has been hasn't helped. There's been a lot of deception, a lot of scamming. Man, it ain't been looking as shiny as it once was. Remember, there was a time in the 2010s where, man, Atlanta was just popping. Yeah. Where Atlanta was popping. You dig what I'm saying? Huh? You understand? Now, not so much. So maybe bringing her to the city is a play. We know she wasn't happy in the Chi. You understand? But it didn't, and it doesn't mean that she couldn't win in the Chi. They could have made some stuff happen out there. But for her to be traded this early in her career, we got to see the play here. We really have to, and traded for damn near nothing. We got to see if this is a play here. We got to see if they really putting her grippers up for sale. That is true. She is now teammates with Brittany Griner. But not for long. Brittany Griner ain't been playing like that. Like her old self. And she really was overrated. I'm going to be honest with you. She was overrated. She had the height. You understand? But she was not dominant at all. She used to get her ass cracked on the regular. Yeah, she definitely overrated. She got her ass cracked in college and at the next level. Okay? So we gonna see what this trade really means. Okay? We gonna see. You said she kissed KD? Yeah, she kissed KD. And he was mad as hell. Yeah, caught him off guard. Yeah, but she was trash. And she's still trash. They made a big deal of her in high school and in college. And she did her numbers because, again, height and ability to run the floor will get you to the next level. You understand? I mean, look at the shit we dealing with in New York. Karl Anthony Towns. He's 7 feet, 7'1", and he's a straight burger. He damn sure ain't no Ewing. He damn sure ain't no Shaq. He damn sure ain't no David Robinson. He ain't none of that. But because of his height, what he did in college got him to the next level. But he is a burger. Brittany Griner the same way. Her ass is a burger. She wasn't dominating and shit like that at the next level. Yeah, she barely dunked. She barely did that shit. They got a girl out now coming out this slamming with 2 hands. Yeah. Yeah. But we gonna see. If Angel Reese get to making hip-hop videos all of a sudden this summer, we know why they put her in Atlanta. I'm telling you, everything is a play now. To get your attention. Okay? So yeah, that's about it. That's about it. I'm purposely staying away from the heaviness of what's going on overseas. For one, I know that I have many listeners and some that were close to me who have children deployed. I know I have family members who didn't think that they would see action, went into the service. Listen, and I know that those people are on edge right now. You know what I'm saying? This was not a time for that. It just wasn't. But again, when our people have been conditioned not to believe in self, to consistently believe that these institutions are going to remain in place or going to be safe, we do these things, man. Just like dudes that's in the street, right? People risk it all. They throw a brick and believe that jail is always going to be a safe space. That breaking the law is always going to have the end result of you just getting locked up and doing a bid and you coming home. Man, shit don't work like that all the time. There's going to be a time, I keep telling y'all, whether you listen to me or not, there's going to be a time that they're going to lock the prison doors and walk away. And everybody in there is going to be in there. And that's just it. Mark my words. Katrina was the testing ground. They locked them doors. They got the hell up out of there. Them inmates was stuck. The ones who were able to escape those prisons and ran off, that's what they did. The other ones had water up to their goddamn nostril. And then it receded. And all that time they were stuck up in them jails. Until the old phase felt it safe for them to go in there. Dudes was in there 4 or 5 days, no food, no nothing, stuck in a cell. They don't give a damn about you. There's going to be a time when you are going to be where you're at, and you better be able to sustain yourself. This is what is the heaviness of what's going on in the world right now. And you have to understand that the political position that we are in, man, I keep telling y'all, we haven't moved the needle since Reconstruction. We are not in a space that we are able to, as a mass of people, take care of ourselves. We got little small pockets of people doing great things. But as a collective, we are lunch meat. And that's just the reality of it. It's not a fear-mongering piece. It's an acknowledgement so we can move towards being more engaged in our own welfare, our own well-being. That's the jewel. That's the teaching point that I always want you all to be aware of. Yo, military-wise, we fucked up. I'll let you know that now. Some of our best work for them. And they will come into your communities and blow your ass away as soon as the OFA, XO or CO says we need this whole community, mow them down. That's just what it is, because their minds are conditioned to do it. And if you don't believe so, Shit, watch. I'm telling you what it is. We have to start thinking about it. We have to start utilizing these spaces to do things that may be deemed, okay, wrong to do. I remember, and I'm talking about as long as I was alive, from a child to a teenager, both grandmothers, my mother, my mother, had gardens in the project. And I'm not alone. If you were from Brooklyn, if you from the Bronx, I don't know about Queens. Queens don't have too many projects as far as nature, right? I mean, you got Baisley, you got 40, you got Queensbridge, but predominantly Queens is residential. But Brooklyn and the Bronx and Manhattan, people, elders had gardens on the project grounds. My grandmother in Brookline houses in Canarsie had strawberry patch in a fucking project right in front of the building, right in the court. Okay? She grew strawberries every year. Strawberries, and what else? She grew something else out there. My other grandmother in Williamsburg houses on Skoll Street, Block 1, had a garden there that won awards every year. She grew corn there. I think she had cabbage there. The squirrels wouldn't mess with it. Right in the project. And she would teach me, both of them would teach me how to do it. And as a kid, you don't understand the significance of it. Not only them, though, I'm saying that both of them, two beautiful women, man. My daughter's named after them. That's why my daughter's name is Isana. Izzy, which ironically they started calling her that in school. That's my grandmother. That's my mother's mother. From Charleston, South Carolina, from Georgetown. Isabella. Izzy and Anna Watkins from Sparta, Georgia. Them two ladies were so instrumental in my growth and development. Right? Izzy and Anna, Isana. That's my daughter. You dig? And what I'm telling you, they grew food in the projects. I'm remembering. And before I'm telling you, I'm calculated. I thought of this shit. I said, listen, the class got to know this. You could go to any stationery store, damn the bodegas. I'm talking about the stationery stores in the 70s. Certain supermarkets. You could get seeds. I don't know if y'all remember this shit, but you could buy seeds in the store. In the stationery store, in the bodegas, in the supermarkets. They had a section for seeds. And you could plant your own food. You tell me where you could get seeds from now. Man, listen. This shit been at play for a long time, man. And we have not picked up on it. That these people been doing this shit for a long time. Okay? A long time they've been eliminating shit. You dig? Now, I ain't been in Mount Pleasant since last year. No, we did go. We had to go to a funeral. We was in Mount Pleasant, yeah, this year. Okay? Walmart and Home Depot. That's it. I'm talking about in the hood. Okay? Now, Walmart, we ain't got one in BK. We got to go to Long Island. Home Depot is there. We got Home Depots. We got 2 in BK. No, 3 or 4. But I'm talking about my immediate area. But you can, I'm going to tell you this right now. Put a garden in the project and see what happens. Now, we got community gardens through East New York. I don't know if many people are aware of it. And they work with the schools and they have programs for the kids and all. Listen, we have to do what we need to do for ourselves. We have to organize. And before we can organize, we gotta have our minds right. I'm telling y'all, man, our minds are not right. It's not. Our minds are not right. People is off code. People are emotionally twisted. Just is what it is. So it's perfect for the old thing. Just like how it's always been. Perfect for the old thing. Stop smoking weed. That ain't gonna do it. I know people who never smoked weed and never drank. Because I'm not a weed, I never smoked weed. No drink, never used no drugs and nothing. And I know a lot of people who haven't. But their mind is so fucked up, they are white. Up here, they think white. They move white. So it ain't only the weed. You got some generals and all. Matter of fact, I'll do you one better. I'm still on the border NC and SC. I'll do you one better. Because I know I've messed with the educational system. Okay? They got a black superintendent that runs a whole county in North Carolina. 203 principals up under him. Black. Why is the literacy rate so suspect in North Carolina? Why are the kids in that county raising themselves up to be shooters and strippers? If a black man is right there at the helm of education. And I'm just using that example because I could give you plenty of examples in New York City. I see black principals all day, every day, that are so dumb up here when it comes to being woke. Our kids is running amok. It ain't about the weed smoking. You got people in leadership positions that don't care about the children. You got people in leadership positions that care more about what the old face says than what they know is right and exact. You understand? It's up here, man. You can't want for the Ofe what you want for yourself. And you can't want what the Ofe got. That's just what it is. You got to get all of that out of your mind, out of your system. If you're not willing to relinquish that, then you're stuck. You're stuck. Forever. You really think I give a damn that they got a black man that's in the goddamn space somewhere going around the fucking moon? What provisions do we get for that? Y'all gotta stop with that shit. First man in the moon. What are you bringing back, nigga? I can't eat that. You bringing back some technology that's going to show us how to deal with drones when they come for us? That's performative, man. That's performative, man. Nigga, don't tell me you love me. You out of space, nigga. My fucking 7-month-olds is getting shot. That's performative. What the hell you doing up there? Come on now. New codes. New manifestations. New organizing. New ways to support what you say you believe in. Because we losing. Okay? So again, to my classroom assistants, much appreciation for holding me down as you always do. If you are up under here, book your sessions. Book your sessions. And those who funded the war effort, much appreciation. Yeah, much appreciation. You dig? Be on point out here, man. I'm seeing a lot of stuff down here, man. It's a lot. And again, I don't like to ruffle people's feathers. If the shoe don't fit, don't put your foot in it. But I see a lot. I see a lot of, boy, a lot of mixed couples out this motherfucker. Boy, and I tell you, man, a lot of weird shit. A lot of new citizens or whatever that's to the country. Man, it's a lot going on down here. And the more you see that, the more I know that our numbers are small. Yeah, boy, I see, boy, it's a lot, boy. Yeah, boy, jungle fever out here, boy. They swirling like a mother. Ooh, wee. I'm telling you, if you really understand the energy of the way the world is moving now, boy, yeah, you better prove to be better. You better prove to be, if you believe in melanin and you believe in all that you're reading, you better manifest that. Because, boy, them numbers are dwindling fast. Fast. And I'm not talking about old folk. I'm talking about these is kids. You go to the mall out here, these little black boys is running around with all type of different shit. I'm like, whoa, you bold with it. Shorty don't even look like she can speak English good. Little dudes is wearing their little Crocs. Black boys. Crocs, and they got a little Asian chick in their hand. A little Latin chick in their hand. Young. And these little black girls got these jobs and they working in the mall and they by their damn self. I'm telling you, boy, they playing. Ooh. I ain't even gonna get into all that. Listen. I'm just telling you, our numbers is short. And I know, I'm telling you. I'm talking about support musicians. I'm talking about, man, y'all better support leadership because I don't get it. I'm telling you. Shit. I'm preaching to the choir here, Jack. I'm like this, man, listen. I'm about to be shriveled up. That's just the truth. That's just the truth. How support for leadership is like this. So, do what y'all do, be safe, but don't fool yourself and don't be fooled. Go around everybody talking about, we here, black power, we melanated and, we got the work, go get the goddamn. Nah. Shit. Yeah, it's nasty. So again, much appreciation for those who funded the war effort. I'm on this road. I don't know when I'll be back sitting in my space. You dig? But I do what I can with what I have. You know? Do what I can with what I have. Make sure y'all guard your mind. Don't believe in me, believe in my belief in you. Okay? Believe in my belief in you. Don't let these people play with you. Don't let them play with you. If a dude can't manifest what he say he believe in, if he can't stand on that square without getting aggravated and upset, alright? Peace, peace, almighty. You dig? And 55 gang.